Recently, so many people they stress on branding being all about a backstory about your business. Can you come out and tell a story about your business? If you know make sense, we no go fit post them for here. Welcome to Street MBA, where we share premium business tips where you go apply for your business to help your business as a small business owner, as an entrepreneur. You see, so many people over the years don't believe say branding they all about going to meet a graphic designer to design a very sharp logo for you. We could be very, very attractive to people. When customers see them, you go attract them. Looking at people like Nike, Coca-Cola, Adidas, they get sharp, sharp logos. Nice motto, just to do it. Like Nike, say na be branding. But in a contrary, branding they beyond your logo. Branding is about the feeling, it's about the idea, about the business, it's about the story behind the business. So many people, instead of going straight to build their business, to understand their business and find the reason why they do the business, how they go take solve people's problem in form of business, they focus on building a find logo. You go back to look at successful brands, you go know say branding is more than logo. Some people also believe that branding they all about story. But in Igba Boi system, if you go for places in like Aba, Onitsha market, Lagos market, Nnewi market, Idumota market, Trade Fair, all those markets, if you go inside those markets, you go know say logo no be and be your brand. You go na your face na be your brand, your organ na be your brand. How you take dey sell your product, how you take present yourself, how you take dey attend to your customers, na be your brand. But most especially your face na your brand. If you come inside the market, so many people think say Igba Boi na just go serve oga, come back, then open your own business. No, but they no know say Igba Boi system na a kind of a strategic way of building brand. Like, first of all, start by defining wetin be Igba Boi. You see, Igba Boi in a business settings in where a young aspiring entrepreneur go live in parents' house, go live with another person for your own house, called oga for your own house, so that you go feel learn the business, know about the business, study the business. By the end of the service, the person go turn to be his own oga, open his own business, and he will be settled and open his own business. So today we will talk about how Igba Boi system they take give you a personal brand after your service, because it's coming from an existing branding already. So number one, brand transfer. You see, for Igba Boi system, oga they transfer in business brand, in legacy, everything about them. In the transfer from oga to one boy. If you go markets like you do more now, you go ask about who be Oga Gabiz. Show you so many people where they answer Oga Gabiz, but he get one man where he name na Oga Gabiz. That one man where he name na Oga Gabiz don't train a lot of people inside the market. People we don't turn to day bigger than him over the years. See person will be Oluchi Gabiz, you go see Emeka Gabiz, see Ikechukwu Gabiz. All of them they answer the name with a suffix Gabiz on their name, because say Gabiz na their oga. So over the years, Oga Gabiz don't transfer his own name to them. If you go inside market, go ask who be Oluchi. Nobody know who be Oluchi. But if you say you know who, you can't ask say I define Oluchi Gabiz. It is very, very easy to fish out. Then go tell you, okay, yeah, I know who be Oluchi Gabiz. Simply because of say Oga Gabiz transferred in brand name Gabiz to Oluchi. So when Oluchi start in own business, he no need Congo they find a new name. Simply because he gets a brand name we don't cover up inside the market, and that brand name is built on a good legacy, is built on truth, is built on consistency, is built on confidence. Being under an oga gives you that leverage to have a transferred brand name. Not be only am the answer oga inside the market, but because of the leverage where they get from the name Oga Gabiz. So when they now open their shop, they no need they find new name again. They just need to attach the suffix for their name. See, so many big brands also they do them. You go see like Coca-Cola, Indomie, and Nike. So many of them they do the same thing by having a distributor. When you have a distributor, for instance, inside the market, they say this person now they distribute orange drugs. Automatically, they don't give you that brand as orange drugs distributor. So any other person for the inside the market will be say they find orange drugs, they find drugs will belong to the orange company. you no get wetin you go do again, no be to dey find that person wey be say na him be the distributor inside that market. So if na me be the distributor sitting in my shop, I don already get the brand name. The Orange Drugs don transfer their brand name to me as the distributor. So anybody for inside the market wey dey find me, if you no know my name, but they go know me as the distributor of Orange Drugs. So invariably, they don transfer their brand name, their legacy, everything about them, don transfer am to me. So in Igba Boi system, there's a brand transfer from Oga to the one boy, which has made Igba Boi system to be a strategic way of building brand, because your face is your logo, your intentions, your consistency, your ways of doing your business, na im be the branding wey dey involved in Igba Boi system. Another one na legacy branding. See, in Igba Boi system, so many ogas dey build their business on a great legacy. If you go inside the market, most oga for market don spend at least 20 years inside that business, and they have built a great legacy in that their business. So whenever they carry one boy, that one boy now they go dey build im own business on an existing legacy wey oga don build already. For instance, when I dey learn business for Oga Gabi shop, you go write some goods for paper for me, and he go say carry am go to White Lion, carry am go to Sonny Lonart. When you reach there, just tell am say you from Oga Gabi's. Na the only thing wey you need be that. When I reach that place, I go just give the paper to the oga. The oga go just say where you come from, who be your oga? You just say Oga Gabi's. You know the reason why they no go turn you back na because of the legacy wey Oga Gabi's don already build inside the market. A legacy of honesty, a legacy of consistency. Wey be say any other person wey come around go tap into that legacy. You no need come dey build a new legacy for yourself. Right now, I no dey for Lagos, I dey for Enugu, but I still carry the name of Gabi's down here to Enugu. If they ask me who you be, I go say I be Oga Gabi's boy. So many oga inside the market, so they don't get boys where they don't settle, but last they no really dey for the market where their oga dey. They gas to transfer to another market. When they transfer go another market, they still they carry the legacy they go. You be ex-boy of oga this, ex-boy of oga that. If you no do well during that time, you go still come back to your oga, because say the oga na him build the legacy where you tap into. Igba Boi branding no be just all about your face. It still depend on your oga, the legacy where your oga don build already. If you no go there with oga we don build a good legacy, na him be say you sef, you know, they go build a good legacy. It go hard you to come correct the bad legacy wey you don already build. It's very, very easy to build a brand on an existing legacy than building a new brand. That is why Igba Boi system dey very, very strategic in building brands. Another one na word of mouth branding. Just because say your oga don tell them say this one na my new boy, this one na my boy wey I just settle, that is branding. When I finished learning business and I wanted to open, the number one thing wey Oga Gabi's do for me na say he carry me for hand. The day where I wan go buy goods, Oga Gabi's carry me hand to hand, go meet some distributors, meet some suppliers, meet some company reps. Wetin he tell them be say this one na my boy, and that gave me an edge. That gave me a leverage to talk with those suppliers, to do business with those suppliers, just the same way where they go they deal with my oga. Word of mouth branding, it dey very, very common in Igba Boi system, where oga go carry you go dey meet people, say yes, this one na my boy, this one na my boy, this one na my boy. Carrying you along with your hand, go they tell people say this one na my boy. This is indirectly branding you. So the word of mouth where oga use, they tell people say yes, this person na my boy, this person na my boy. He is trying to brand you on his own existing legacy. When they ask people about you for market, they go use your oga name to define you, simply because say you serve under oga wey get legacy for the market, oga wey get a nice branding for the market. Because no be everybody wey dey inside market get this branding wey we dey talk about. Some people don dey for business over the years, but they have not been able to build a brand wey fit stand out. Maybe say if anybody go inside, go ask them. Just for instance, for where the market, you get so many big men wey don build name, wey get legacy, wey stand out. Wey be say if you go inside the market, go talk say you be oga this boy, you be oga that boy, then go give you the rep, just because of the place where you dey come from. It gives you a clear branding name and helps you to stand out. So you now as one boy, it's now your own responsibility to also make your own brand to be unique. through your oga's legacy. Let's talk about lessons that you can learn as a modern day entrepreneur from Igba Boi Branding, from brand transfer to legacy branding to word of mouth branding. All these are lessons for modern day entrepreneurs, and you have to tap into it. How do you tap into it? Number one, you have to train your staff to stay. You don't have to train people so that they will leave tomorrow. You train people so that they will stay with you and build under your name. You train them in a way that they can represent you well out there. Just like in Igba Boy system. They know they train one boy so that thing go run away. They train one boy so that thing go fit help oga bring money. Now the reason why I dey call one boy ROI, return on investment. One boy na return on investment to oga. Him no be burden to oga. Number two, consistency. You see, all this branding wey Igba Boy dey build, they build am on top of consistency. If you no dey consistent for your business, if you no dey consistent for your hustle, you no go succeed, because consistency na im be the key. Come rain, come shine, all of us in the market, they come market, they come do business. They no dey skip any particular day. Always coming out, sales or no sales. A modern day entrepreneur, you have to do consistently showing up for your hustle, consistently showing up for your business, regardless sales or no sales, bright day or no bright day, you show up every day. Number three lesson wey we go learn na multiplying your presence. Number one sole responsibility wey one boy get when him finally dey settled na to bring up another person under am. As a modern day entrepreneur, no allow make your business die for your hand. You got to multiply am, because anything wey you multiply no go die, but anything wey you allow make e dey one just only for yourself, e go die. You have to multiply it. You have to multiply your presence. Na why you dey see say Igbo man wey get one shop, e no dey happy at all at all. Na why they dey get Omo boy everywhere. Their Omo boy, they carry their names, they expand, they carry their names, they multiply. Oga don get so many people inside the market, more than 20 people wey don settle already. People wey dey do well, then they carry name, they go everywhere. Legacy dey out there to dey speak for am. In boys, they speak for am. In works, they speak for am. People wey you don't help bring up, they speak for am. They scattered all over the country. Multiplying your presence, multiplying your business, na a good lesson wey you go learn as a modern day entrepreneur through Igba Boi Branding. Number four lesson wey we go learn from this Igba Boi Branding na building a transferable name. So many people inside the market, they no build names wey dey transferable. They just build names for themselves. They no fit carry anybody along. Their names just dey within themselves. No other person fit use their name. As a modern day entrepreneur, you have to be building a name that is transferable, a brand that is transferable, so that other people can tap into that legacy that you are building. Unless you are building a bad reputation for your business or for yourself, but in as much as you are building a great legacy, you are building something that is going to stand the test of time. You need to build it in a way that it will be transferable. You can see that Igba Boi Branding is way beyond designing a logo or designing a motto that will enter everybody's eyes and call it branding. There are so many ways Igba Boi helps you to build brand. A brand by transfer, brand by legacy, and word of mouth branding, beyond just logo, beyond just story. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more business tips that will help your entrepreneurship journey. Welcome to Street MBA.